Welcome back, everyone. This is Jaronitis bringing you Feed the Beast 1.6. This is the beginning of episode 45, actually, to be exactly correct. Excuse me 1 second. Need something to drink. Alright, episode 45. So, when we last left off, I just finished laying the pipe here in Honeycomb Hideout. Today we're going to continue with the pipe laying of Honeycomb Hideout, and we're going to start with the auto processing of the honeycombs. As you can see, we've gotten a little bit further. You might notice that there's some pollen here. Pollen is made by industrious bees, which finally I have managed to breed through. Ow. Oh, that's Imperials. Here we go, industrious drones. Now, industrious bees produce the pollen, and no, not pollen. And as I showed you previous episodes, diligent plus unweary equals industrious. Let's see. Right. And then the unweary was the diligent plus cultivated. Cultivated we already had plenty of. And then the diligent is common plus cultivated. They were rather annoying to breed. But since I got them bred, and no, we're not going to let the sun set and my bees stop working. But we managed to get those running. Now, what I have done was take the whatever the name of these are, the necrotic frames. I've put these in here with the necrotic frames in this auto breeder, and it is constantly running these with the necrotic frames. The necrotic frames are purposely killing these as fast as possible so I can produce as many drones as I can as quickly as I can. The reason I want a whole bunch of drones is because I am slowly but surely converting this entire line right here is going to be all Imperial and Industrious. Here's the Imperials, and these did not start out as Imperial, they started out as Meadows, and by giving them 16 drones to work with, so let's see, here we go. Forest Queen, Imperial Drone. When this cycles through enough times, eventually these 15 will force this Forest Queen into an Imperial Queen, and she'll be purebred just like the other Imperials. So what I'm doing is purposefully forcing myself to have more industrious and Imperial bees running at the same time. So that way I can produce more stuff more quickly. Alrighty, so now what we're going to have to do, this is going to have to be done rather carefully because we have bees currently running. But to do this, what we're going to do is we're going to run some more golden transport pipe. We're going to need some diamond transport pipe. We'll probably need some iron transport pipe. And we are going to run some more pipe. So what we're going to start out with is assuming that this chest is going to mark the wall, because I'm going to build a wall here so that I might build a wall, or I might just make it a marked off section. Because some people like to actually see all the bees go sliding through these pipes. Which if we wait here just a second, it will happen. I have enough bees running right now that every couple seconds something comes flying down here. Oh, here we go. Stoomp, there goes a bee. So anyway, some people like watching this stuff. I might leave it, I might not. Haven't decided yet. So, alright, what we're going to do is this piece right here will be an iron elbow instead of the chest. And then off the top of that, we'll have a golden transport pipe. This golden transport pipe is going to lead up. And let me turn into a bat for this, because this will just be easier if I can fly around and do it. And we are going to have the pipe come up further. And then we are going to have the centrifuge that we're going to now move. Come here. And actually, we're also going to take this, and we're going to move as much of this stuff over as I can. Snowball. What produced a snowball? The reason I'm doing this is I actually want this diamond chest for the processing. Alright, so we're going to have all the bees come out through here. Then we're going to run the pipe over. Might not have this set up at the right height. As a matter of fact, I'm fairly certain it's too high, but that's okay. We're going to bring it over. Ooh, this is going to be... Nope, we got to move it over a whole nother space. I'm not worried about that space, but the pipes that are going to come out of the alveoli right here are going to be in this space, and if I have pipes right here in this space, they're going to try to join up. I can use pipe plugs to make it so that that's not going to happen, but it's just easier to run the pipe in a different way. So instead, this is going to be the elbow, and we're going to have it come up this way. And then it's going to run over this way a little bit. And then we're going to put the centrifuge here with the hopper leading up to it. And then the diamond chest will go here. Like that. Alright, so now the problem with this is that the centrifuge is actually going to take only things that can be centrifuged. Okay, so things that can be centrifuged include combs, and pretty much more combs. So when you have nothing but combs that can be centrifuged, what happens when you have sugar or royal jelly or pollen or whatever else that might come through here? Well, if that comes through here, it will actually clog up the hopper. So we're going to have to do something about that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece right here, and we're going to take this pipe out, like so, and we're going to replace it with a diamond pipe. A diamond pipe is, and it occurs to me I didn't tell you guys how to make apiarist pipes. APS, you know, it's funny because I actually had the episode planned. When I opened last episode, I had this screen open so I could show you the apiarist pipes were diamond pipes with propolis on either side, and that diamond pipes were diamonds on either side of glass. Okay, so sorry if you guys were confused before this episode. Apologies for having that be that way. So we're going to have the diamond pipe, and never try to set up a sorting system like that. Okay, so as you can see, this has the same colored things going on. So what we're going to do here is we're going to say that going down the green path is only going to be landmarks, because I don't want anything accidentally going back down that way. Okay, I say landmarks because no landmarks are ever going to come through here, and therefore it's not going to be a problem. However, you know, we want to make sure that anything that comes in here doesn't accidentally get reversed back down that way. Okay? So then the yellow line is going to get anything that isn't a comb. So we're getting sugar, royal jelly, and pollen at the moment. So we are going to put the yellow path gets pollen, sugar, and royal jelly. Okay, so now anything that's pollen, sugar, and royal jelly will go out this way, and then the combs will actually go down into here and be processed. So let's real quick knock this chest out and replace that with diamond pipe, with gold pipe. And since we're here, we will go ahead and toss these in to be centrifuged because they need to be. Okay, so now we have things that are, look, there goes, shoop, and there went another comb. So that's great that that's happening. Now, the problem that we have here is we actually have a centrifuge that has no power. I forgot about power. I knew there needed to be power, but I forgot about it because I can do that. I'm allowed. Okay, so we're going to, first off, we're going to get this out of the way because it's in the way. Move. Okay, then we're going to take up these because we don't need them here. And then we're going to, yeah, we're going to take this stuff up. And we're going to relocate this stuff. Alright, so we need to have power running to this machine, and I want to have the power be basically out of the way, so I'm going to rerun these actually back behind here. Probably, yeah, this looks like a good place for them. And now we can just take this up and hook it back right here, flipping that over and putting the fluid duct back like this. And now we've got those doing that again. So now I'm going to cut through right here. And we're going to burn under this right here to go here. La, la. Get out of the way. Alright, so right here should be underneath the machine. Inevitably, I missed it by one. Oh, no, I didn't. Alright, excellent. So now we're going to... Let's see. You know, it would be really good if I actually had just a normal axe. Do I have just a normal axe? No, I only have the special axe. Actually, I can use the axe of the stream. That will work. Alrighty, so now we're going to bring this down here. And now we can run the redstone pipe like this, this, and this. And then we're going to bring it down. What is with all the holes? Okay, and yes, that is something special that I'm working on as a side project. I will reveal it when the time is right. Okay, so we're going to bring it down through there, which means it's going to come through right here. And it's going to come over. And did I really run one short? Oh, wow. Okay, well, this should just take a second. Go get some more of this. Bonsai! God, I love these magical boots. Magical boots that keep you from having any damage, because when you get close to the ground, it stops you from hitting. It actually gives you a little feather fall for a moment as you're falling. It's very cool, very nice to have, but it only activates every... Oops, no, I don't... Oh, I need some of these. I'll grab 3. Yeah, that'll work great, man. Just go with 3. That's exactly how many. No. We should probably grab more than 3, because we are actually going to be setting up multiple machines. So for now, we just need to get the centrifuge going, because otherwise we just have a bunch of stuff that is building up in that diamond chest. Whereas that's okay overall, we still need to not let that build up too much, and that should have powered it. Oh. It would power it if I had a brain. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Now we should have power. And yes, we do. Excellent. So now we can fill in this and this. I might go so far as to see if I can make covers to cover this and make it look prettier. I don't know if you can do that with the great wood planks, but, well, for now we won't know. Okay, now I have either produced no pollen or a royal jelly since I walked away, or this isn't working right. No, it's working right. Okay, good. So this way, any combs are going to get automatically processed. So what are we going to do from here? Well, from here, we're actually going to have, and we're just going to do it this way because it should be easier. We're going to go with a wooden transport pipe and another autarkic gate, and we're going to put this on the side of the centrifuge as such, and then we should be able to use golden transport pipe at this point And we're going to bring this up. And yeah, we can do it this way. Alrighty, so this way, anything that comes out of here will automatically get piped out and moved down the line. And then I will come through here and put in a line of barrels and deep storage units, depending on what it is, because trust me, you're going to have more of this stupid wax than you know what to do with. Wow, I got a lot of propolis. How did I do that? What was processing that gave me so much propolis? Oh, wow. Stringy combs give you lots of propolis. Well, that's good to know. I've forgotten that particular little tidbit. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Silky combs, okay? Silky combs are going to produce the silky propolis. But we don't want to store the silky propolis. We want the silky propolis to get re-centrifuged, okay? So, that being the case, we are going to make that happen. So, but the problem that we have is in order to do that, we actually have to make this, whoops. There goes a piece of imperial jelly. Royal jelly, that is. So what we need to do is we need to make it so that when the centrifuge removes that item, we need to have it pull it up here and go back in to be reprocessed. Okay, so we're going to put a diamond pipe here, and then we are going to have, actually, we should probably change this just a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, I can do this. Alright, so we're going to have a gold pipe that comes over this way, and now we have a problem because this is actually hooking to itself. So instead of letting it do that, you know, for now, let's just put that together right there, and we're going to go make pipe plugs. We're going to make pipe plugs because they're actually incredibly useful, especially when you're running pipes in such closed locations. I could technically run this around and have it done a different way, but instead we're just going to do it this way. Alright, so to make pipe plugs, which are going to be very useful, we're going to need to make some cobblestone transport pipes. Okay, and then we're going to need a piece or two of gravel. Oops, that way. And we should need one piece of glass. Alright, so we're going to make ourselves some cobblestone transport pipes, which is just cobblestone on either side of the piece of glass, and that makes the cobblestone transport pipes. Now, to make these into structure pipes, you put gravel with them, and it makes cobblestone structure pipes. Now, why do we make cobblestone structure pipes? Well, if you put just a simple cobblestone structure pipe in the assembly table, it makes pipe plugs. It makes pipe plugs. Thank you. No wonder. You go away. You go away. Why do I have a pneumatic servo? Oh, that's right, because I had a pneumatic servo on those things. Whatever. Moving on. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, we should have all of the pipe plugs now, because these don't take a whole lot to make, and you get a whole lot of them. So, excellent. Alright, so let's go use some pipe plugs. Alright, so since I was gone, this has been running around like this, but that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to break this pipe right here, and we are going to take the pipe plug, and we're going to plug the bottom of that pipe. Now, what that's doing is it's going to make it so that those pipes no longer connect. See? So now the brain. What brain? There's no brain here. So anything that comes up through here, the combs are going to go down into here. The I keep forgetting you can't do that while you're holding a pipe. And through here, the pollen, sugar, and royal jelly are going to keep going to the right. Now, when your propolis is run, or when your silky propolis comes through here, we're going to steal some of this, and we're going to tell the diamond transport pipe that silky propolis goes through the white line. So anything that's pumped out of here is going to come up. Oh yeah, we need to put, we're going to say wrenches can go through the black line, because we don't want anything coming back down into here. That way, only silky propolis will go back up to be reprocessed, and only everything else will go out this way, and nothing else is going to come back this way. Hey, there's some pollen. Alright, so now we're going to actually do some more with the pipe plugs. We're going to plug these. Oh, no, wait a minute. We don't want to do that. The whole point of this was to not do that. Okay. Fine. You want to play it that way? Let's play it that way. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to have the other stuff that comes through here is going to come... Ooh, that's going to be a problem. Let's see. How do I want to do that instead? Yes, there goes the pollen. Come here. Okay. So, let's see. We're going to have the pollen's going to come out here. And it needs to come... How do we got to do this? I need to have... Nope, that can't be that way. That way. Wow, I'm drawing a complete blank. This is amazing. Not that me drawing a complete blank is abnormal in any way at all, but I normally could think this through quick enough. Propolis is going to go up that way, and the other item's going to come through here. When they come out here, I want them to go down through with the rest of this stuff, but I can't. I mean, realistically, what I could do, and I don't like doing this, but I guess we're just going to wind up doing this, is we're going to bring this over this way, and then we're going to plug right here as well. See, this is ugly. I don't like doing it like this. We're going to bring this down to there, but instead of using a golden transport pipe here, we are going to... Actually, no, we will use a golden transport pipe there, and we will cut this pipe out, and this pipe we will put... I think I've already got them, iron transport pipe. See, what I was going to do was I was going to have the items that came in here, they would, because it's a golden transport pipe and a golden transport pipe, if I had the golden transport pipe where I'm about to put this, any items that came down through here would then randomly choose a direction to go. Some of them would go off to this way, and then when they hit here, the diamond transport pipe would say, hey, you're not supposed to go up or down, you go back the way you came, and it would bounce them back. But I really hate it when you bounce items around. Bouncing items around in these pipes is a good way to get stuff lost. So, that being the case, we just put an iron transport pipe here, and now everything should work exactly as I want it to. So now we're going to fly back over to the base, and we are going to grab some barrels and some deep storage units, and we're going to sleep through the night again because I want my bees running. So now, hello, oh, no, I can't wrench the bed. We can just sleep in the bed. Alright, so now we have automated processing going, and now we just need the storage aspect, and gee, I wonder how I'm going to run the storage aspect. Could it possibly be the exact same way as I've got this going? Maybe. Alright, so let's see, in the wood stuff section, we've got some double barrels, I'm sure. Larger barrels, excellent. In the machine parts section, we have some deep storage units, and that should be all I need to have this all get stored according to how I want it to. Now, the one problem that we have here is when it comes to golden transport pipe, which is what I'm currently running things with, it chooses very randomly where pieces try to go. So by having this set up like this, it's actually going to cause a problem. The items that come down through here will randomly try to go to certain places. And that becomes a problem because the items that go in the barrels won't automatically try to go in the barrels just because it is a barrel that takes that kind of thing. So what I need to do is instead I can do one of two things. I can take this and have... actually that might be the better way to do it. I can change all these gold transport pipes into diamond transport pipes and then specify each item that goes down into the storage medium below it. Or, and I actually like this idea even better, I can take this out and put a chest in its place. Okay, that way it's going to put items, whoops, like that. And now that chest will receive all items that are being produced. Then, from this chest, I can use the item transport pipes and run it down through just like I have in my basement. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I like that. Because that way it will automatically put things where I want them to be. So let's run back over to the base. Yes, I know, I'm running back and forth. And we're going to get some more stuff and make this function. Alrighty, so machine parts, impulse item ducts, pneumatic servos, wherever I have them hidden out. I know they're in here. I must just be looking past them. There we go. Pneumatic servos, item ducts, axe of the stream, axe of the stream. Alright, so this should make it so that all this is going to go exactly how I want it to. Now, there will be a redesign to this when the time comes to actually use some of the stuff. Obviously, you want to be able to use these things. I'm not just making them so that I can have them in storage. I'm actually going to want to have them be put to use in one way or another. So this is how we're going to do this. Alright, so the first thing we're going to want to do is, I think the first one I'm going to put down is a deep storage unit. And that deep storage unit is going to hold what we have the most of, honestly. Oh wait, we can actually be having this process while I'm doing this. Whoa. Has work, resources less than 10%, resources 25. No, we just want this thing to constantly pulse. So now we are emptying this out and it's going to all go into the chest. Excellent, that's working perfectly. Now let's see, and we'll wait just a second here. We should wait, well, this is going to take more than just a second, but we should get into the Silky Propolis, and when that happens, the Silky Propolis should immediately get piped up and back in to be reprocessed. Alright, so let's see. We're going to put a deep storage unit here, and we are going to get some pollen. And we're going to start filling the deep storage unit with pollen. That way, not pollen, beeswax. Jeez, that stuff, you know, the stuff that everybody has and nobody really wants. Okay, so that is going to be our #1 large production. Secondary is going to be honey drops, but we actually are going to purposely not have a large amount of honey drops stored. So the second thing is going to be, I probably don't really need to even do it this way. I should probably use a single barrel because I'll never need this many. But I guess for now we'll just run it on these barrels and be done with it. I'll probably come back with a single barrel, and for now this is just how it's going to be. It doesn't actually have to be this complicated. It's actually incredibly silly that I'm doing it this way, but that's okay too. We will get to that. This is actually going to work out really nicely because I want to specifically keep... Oops. What just went up? Something just went up. Oh, look. It's the propolis. Wow, did it really process all that already? Holy crap. That was quick. Excellent. So that's working. Alright, so now we should be getting this a pretty good amount of stuff in here. So now we're going to empty my hand, and we're going to say, hey you, get moving stuff. Wow, I really like the way that works. Anything else we're going to be creating? None of this stuff. You guys go get stored. 'Cause all of you, I probably don't need a barrel for that, but oh well. That's fine too. Eventually, we'll actually need, once I get this really, really well set up, we will actually need, oops, hey, I missed one, right there. We will actually wind up needing a deep storage unit for propolis. Right now, I don't have a very large amount of it, but ultimately, wow, that was a lot more things than I thought I'd have. But eventually, we'll have too much propolis, and we'll actually want a deep storage unit for it. For now, not that worried about it. But as you can see, we already have 1,800. 1,800, wow. And 27 stacks of honey drops. So, excellent. This is exactly how I want it to be. This is exactly how I shall leave it. This is Jeronitis signing off. Give me a like if you like what you see. Subscribe if you want to see what I do next. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do next at this point. I might continue with bees. I might move on to some other interesting projects that I have in mind. I'm going to do a new project that has to do with bees, but also other things as well. In any case, this is Jeronitis signing off, and help spread the gaming.